Hello. I'm Chris. I'm an illustrator. I'm doing a sketch a day every day in May, and today I am doing it on the computer. This is my first time doing it raw on the computer. The other times I did it on the computer, I had already drawn an image from the previous day, and I was um, coloring it or cleaning it up. So today I'm going to sketch a day raw. This is literally a doodle. I haven't chosen what to sketch yet, but you know. Oh, hey. Hey, Alan. Good to see you. Yeah, yeah, so I guess I'm drawing a ghost. That's fun. What, like, if a ghost had a mouth cut out, would it just, would it just be at the mouth, or would you do it like at the chest? Like, so somebody's head is like here, and then you have like the shoulders. I guess the eyes have to be a little higher so they can match with the eyes of the person. And then, yeah, and then you had the mouth and the chest. And then you would look like a very big ghost. See you tomorrow. Thanks for stopping in. All right. This is good. I was gonna do an animal, but I cannot for the life of me. Let's see if I brought up a reference or something. I did not. Um, all right. If anyone has any animal suggestions, that would be great. If not, I'm probably just gonna draw another ghost. Um, what's this? Nope. Another lavender ghost. Is that? Oh, okay. I'm just changing my pencil now. Here we go. Something with a point. You can see I can draw something sharp now. All right. Yeah, so let's get a sketch done. I'm going to hide this ghost, choose a different layer. All right. I'm going to do a ghost. I'm going to sketch out the lines of a person, and then we're going to put them in a ghost costume. Let's do it just really straightforward. I'm not super comfy sketching on the computer, so let's make it as straightforward as possible for me. There was a comic book, Ghost World. I think they made it into a movie like a million years ago. Was Scarlett Johansson in it as like I want to say like maybe even as a teen? Yeah, yeah, totally. Sketching on the computer. Sketching like a computer sketcher. All right. Oh yeah, Birch. Oh yeah. All the way in. For me, the biggest difference on the computer is like resolution. So you can get really high resolution, get really detailed in, and you could do that on a computer, but you have to do like different settings than the default. Than the default. Let me turn this a little. So I guess I'm sketching Tora Birch. No, I don't know who that is. I'm just sketching somebody that I'm gonna put a scribbly someone that I'll probably put in a ghost costume. Oh, there we go. Yeah, so I have a drawing tablet. It's a Wacom Bamboo something. And that's what I use to sketch. It doesn't have like the visuals on it, but I have come to prefer that. I used to have a graphics tablet that you could like see the actual image on, and you're basically like it was like a digital easel or canvas, and you were like painting on that and doing it on that. And I eventually started liking this version better, where you are drawing on one thing and seeing it on the screen on a different screen, because I liked how like my hand and my pencil is never in the way of what I'm drawing. I can always see what I'm drawing, and I can zoom in, zoom out. I can really without changing like oh, uh, how my brush is working necessarily. There's something wrong here. And for shoulders here, oh, if her shoulder's here, and her arm is like coming from back there, here, and then sneaking out. So yeah, you barely see the arm really. I had way too much arm in there. Stomach of the... Okay. It's funny because I still sketch, like I could have thrown that on a different layer. That probably would have been better. But it's relatively easy then on the computer to ink or to re-sketch or to pull whatever you need off of it. Okay, not bad. What? There, I finally see it. That's much better. Sometimes it helps me to draw like the part of the sweatshirt where the arm would come out. Hmm. Yeah, that feels right. Give her a little... When I was a kid, all of my sketches used to be, I'm going to do a demonstration. In my school books, it would be like a very stylized head. I used to look to Doug Funny for examples, but it would be like hang on, this is bad. It would be something relatively square. Let's just do kind of like a very stylized head. Very stylized eyes. I was super afraid to do mouths, so they'd always be like, and then it'd be a neck, and then like I would get really into the shirt, and the shirt would be like really detailed. It would have like a collar. Sometimes it'd have like stretch marks, and then like I was like, and that's the shoulder. This goes up a little, and then you'd have the seam here. I like drew all the seams, and then like, t-shirt comes out like that, and the arm of the shirt like that, and I would like draw a flat t-shirt, and then the arms would come out, like arms, and then I would draw it like pants, like flat pants. Like belt loops, I'd get the belt loops. I'd be like, sometimes the pants like cover some of the shirt. Yeah, Doug Hilarious, more like this is Darren Hilarious, more like. What's a what's another name that's kind of like Doug? Like Oh man, I do not know what pork chop looks like, but let's give it a go. I'm just gonna cut this guy out and stick him on a different layer. Save him for later. Aw, he's hugging. What? Get out of here. Okay. Okay, let's do pork chop. Let's hide Girly for a second and do pork chop. I am doing this from memory, and I have a terrible um, visual memory, which is hilarious because I do the art. This is just turning into a dog I draw on a regular basis. I know this does not look like pork chop. Okay. I know his body is like super square. Oh, sometimes he stands up, but not all the time, right? No, mostly I think he stands on his, and then he has like a spot somewhere. Maybe another one here, like near his chest. This one looks vulgar. Oh, I bet you he has a spot that's shaped like a pork chop. Okay. Should we look him up? I'll look him up. This is my attempt at drawing pork chop from Doug Funny. And in a second, oh, hang on, let me keep going. I'm not quite done yet. This is a cute dog though, even though it's not pork chop. He's like, oh yeah. Has point ears? No way. Okay, I'm gonna find him. This. Oh wait, I'll do like color swatching. Mm, I think this is gonna be close to his one of his colors, and then he has something really close to black. Probably not exactly black. Just gonna move it up a little into the blue. That's his black. I think that's probably it. Okay, let me go grab him. You can't see, but I'm Googling Doug Funny pork chop right now. I hope you can't see. Oh my gosh. He does mostly stand up. Okay. I'm gonna drop it in. So that's Doug Funny pork chop. I think it's a pretty good match. Um, dang. Okay. I'm gonna look at him for a second and then I'm gonna try again. Okay. You know what? I'm gonna keep him up and I'm gonna just do it from the tiny and I can talk about how I'm doing it. First, let me sharpen my pencil. Actually, I'm gonna switch from a pencil to like a pen. There we go. So actually I lied. I'm switching back to the pencil. I forgot I was sketching. Okay. So we have the body. Okay. We have the body. I'm gonna make this part, the body, just a circle. And then we have the legs. They just come straight off the body. Sort of like this. pretty normal cartoon, like triangle-y legs coming out of the body. The arms are, well, so then the body comes up like this, also pretty normal, and then the arms are just like hose pipe is not quite right, but they're very much um, in that simple, like hose pipey, like sets of tubes. You're not getting a lot of anatomy with his arms. Okay, and then I don't know, I guess it's because cartoon heads are so gigantic, but I feel like cartoon heads, and even like some of the cartoons I draw, I mean, cartoon necks are so small, like so, like, okay, so his head is a little, it's like kind of a squarish thing here with like a big snout here. His nose is not uh, straight on. This happens a lot where like cartoons play with what we could actually see. So like his nose is not at the tip of his snout the way it's drawn. Like they kind of what is it? Cubanize it. I'm trying to say they try to like Picasso it up. Yeah, he has just like pointy ears, like really tight, like pig's ears almost. Little head, and then we'll come out. He has like a cheek, like a cheeky little cheek. He comes down. He has a collar. I kind of made his head a little too close to his body. I hey, I underestimated how big his snout is. I'm getting criticism on the snout. I'm bringing it back. All right. Yeah, you know what his snout has? It's much more round. It comes out of his smile like that. All right. Is there any other cartoon characters I should try to draw from memory terribly? This is a trick because, like I said, I have aphantasia, so I don't have good visual memory at all. So it's like I'm. You could ask me to draw a pork chop tomorrow, and I wouldn't be able to. That's why I have to. I say this before because that's why I have to make all the rules and like talk about how anatomy works in animals. Is because I have to like work out how they're drawn. Another cartoon dog. Yeah. Um, nope, that's Yogi Bear. Well, there's Scooby Doo. I have no idea what he looks like either. I know generally he's like this. Generally. God, I don't know what his head looks like at all. I cannot think of it. I'm like just drawing, hoping something looks familiar. And then he has like huge, ridiculous legs. Oh, this is so bad. Zweeks. Oh, I know he has a collar because it's a Hanna-Barbera cartoon, and everybody except for like Daphne has a collar. Or is it Shaggy? Oh no, Shaggy has that like V-neck. I know Shaggy's clothes. If dogs wear clothes, I might be able to draw them. Okay, this is not feeling too far off. He has point ears? Like, it seems weird, but if you say so. All right, we're looking him up. Here it goes. Scooby-Doo. I cannot. I don't know. I don't know what this is. He's very very he's very okay. I'm trying to get a copy. He's he's so much. This is I feel so terribly embarrassed. This is Scooby-Doo. Like this okay. Okay. Here we go. Redemption. Oh my gosh. I'm just gonna do his head. So it looks like, okay, I'm gonna grab some blue for the collar. Okay, staying in the sketch, staying in the sketch zone. We have, he has like a little thing that says Scooby-Doo. Okay, and now his neck is so funny. It's just and which suits, like he's such a goof. And then his ear, he does literally have pointy ear. And then it comes down for his eye. And you have well, let's do just his snout, and we'll come back for the nose. Right from the middle of the eyes, which is pretty typical, you have his snout comes down, and then he has jowls. And he has like a pouty lip. Yeah, something like that. This is not great, but it's fine. I'll do his nose. I'll do his eyes. The eyes are terrible. Ignore the eyes. Next time I have to make sure I do the resolution on the file bigger because it's really, I'm drawing at like much, much bigger than I usually do. His smile is so... He has like... His little like lip. And then he has his chin. He has like a big doubly chin. Oh, you guys can't hear that. Sometimes, for whatever reason, the computer will make like a big blong, and I have no idea. It's like something I do in the program makes the blong, and it's so loud, and I'm just happy it doesn't get streamed. Okay, this is pretty good actually. It came around. Skadooba-doo-ba-doo. No, who? From what? No, I don't know Arthur. I don't know Arthur from Adam. No, I genuinely don't know Arthur. I think I've watched Arthur um, once or twice while my wife had it on in the background. It's not bad. I mean, I was working from a reference, so hopefully it's not bad. But, you know, still. All right. I'm gonna, hey, I'm gonna do, where'd it go? Huh? All right. Guys. I lost my brush. 1 second. Okay. What is she wearing? Like, there's this line here, which sort of makes me think skirt. No. JNCOs. So you have to draw, you have to draw like, or I have to draw. Let's see. So you'd have, all right, yeah, I'm just doing some anatomy, legs, other leg. Mm-hmm. Yeah, okay. There we go. So then the jeans come in a little, out a little, down a while. A little bit different here, but same idea. Okay. Too much? Some JNCO jeans. Do they still make JNCOs? I like heard someone bought them and they were making them again. But, you know, it's probably an AI or news article. Some pockets. Oh, we'll throw a seam in here. Maybe right there too. You can kind of see a seam. This girl did not end up wearing a ghost costume. She's just kind of ghostly. Nope. Hmm. Let's see how small I can get this brush. I'm already bumping up against the pixel limit. I really need to remember to do a higher resolution next time. Got the 90s choker on here. Let me sharpen my pencil. Where's my brush? Hmm. Oh, here it is. I'm just sharpening. There it is. The button to sharpen the pencil in this program is like in the middle of nowhere. You never need, you'd like, it displays the brush on the top corner of the screen, the pencil with the brush, and you'd think like there'll be a button there so you can sharpen your pencil or clean off your brush or dip it in water or whatever, the options that they have. And no, you have to go into like a totally different dialogue to do any of that. It's so weird. I mean, it's bad. It's not weird. It's bad design. I want to try to make her sad, but mostly using her eyes. Eh. I guess we need her to be like wide-eyed and a little like watery-eyed. That's a little bit better. All right. I've let this one go a while. I did not mean to get sidetracked by drawing cartoon dogs. I'm I'm not hating drawing on the computer, but I am much more comfortable drawing at my desk. So that'll be back tomorrow. Uh, yeah. If you have any suggestions, drop them in a comment on any of my recent videos, and I will try to draw your thing on the next live draw. Thanks. Thanks for watching. I don't know where the button is to end the stream. I'm bad at streaming on the computer.